Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matt. We do the beer stuff here, and we're doing some tasty taste up in this piece, courtesy of Pariah Brewing. Listen, Pariah sends out beers. Some hits, some misses. More often than not, hits. But every time I see that Prince-inspired logo, the heart gets slightly aflutter. And then you got this kind of old school graffiti bubble font. Lakers colors, even though they're already knocked out, and the Jokic? Why did I say Jokic? Jokic-esque crushing of the heat is commencing as we speak. Anyway, weird intro. Taste. Hazie IPA, 7.5%. Story time in the back. Let's read it. It says, what you're holding is a Pariah IPA featuring cross-continental hop bill focused on Australian Galaxy. Tasty Taste presents itself in the glass as a glowing yellow with notes of ripe pineapple, tangerine sorbet, and earthy citrus, leading to a gentle bitterness which cleanses the palate. The base beer provides sport with a touch of fluffy malt for drinking experience that improves as it warms. We hope you enjoy it as much as we do. 428. That puts this at a bit over a month old. Let's do it. There it is. Oh, man. So let's see. Label-wise, I do dig it. The color, that kind of purple gold thing. I dig on it, and it's the taste. It's very much kind of Boogie Nights, kind of like Jackie Moon, kind of basketball-y. Something about it. I dig it. And as far as that goes, that looks like the deal. The three, count them, 3 Utah. I got 3 beers from Pariah in this last mail. One was very much oxidized. The other one looked kind of oxidized, but drank very, very tasty. And this one looks very much more the part of it. I moved back here, it looks oxidized for you, but that's pretty much what it looks like to me. Just over index finger, white as white could be had. This rich kind of turbid, but not overly soupy kind of straw color. Let's get those. Yeah, it's like, it feels like it's trying to dip out of being overtly citrus. It's equal parts, at least in the nose for me, like a candied kind of gummy ring, kind of stone fruit and tropical fruit, and that's it. Really, there is no kind of precursor to bittering on the nose. There's no kind of resinous greeniness on the nose. It is this kind of not fresh squeezed juice, but not like, it's not like super, it's not like Flintstone vitamin-y kind of synthetic. It's a little bit more kind of gummy candy kind of fruitiness, but in a tempered kind of way. It doesn't come off explosive in the nose, is basically what I'm trying to say. I could see this going a couple different directions, but not hating the nose, let's put it that way. Let's dive in. Cheers, y'all. Okay. It is very much that gummy candy thing I was talking about. But there's a staunch bitterness to it. Not staunch, but purposeful. That's the word I look for. Bitterness to it. So, imagine you ate some gummy candies. And I say peach rings. That's the gummy candy I want you to think of. Peach rings, tropical fruit rings, and you decided, I want to make this at home. So you do that, but you forget to add enough sugar. So there's a void of sweetness here. It's not a negative thing, but it's not nearly as sweet as a gummy candy should be, and that's kind of what I'm trying to impart on that. So it comes off as like gummy candy, kind of tropical fruit, kind of stone fruit kind of mixture. Nice mouthfeel. Doesn't come off like thin by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not like this turbidy, thick, super fluffy creaminess. It's almost like satin-like in the mouthfeel. Finishes quick, so it doesn't kind of linger as far as density in the mouthfeel. That's why I say it's kind of like that satiny thing. You get this nice softness. Drink it, boom, gone. Let's dive into another one. And that bitterness. It's not aggressive, but it's purposeful, like I mentioned. It's a little nondescript. It's not like resiny. It's more just kind of beastery, weedy, kind of bittering. But it does have a little personality to it that kind of counterplays off that little bit of kind of gummy candy kind of thing that's going on with the kind of fruitiness in the beer. It ends up being like a really like chuggable beer. You know, you're talking about ABV wise, we're coming at 7.5. For me, it's drinking much more like a 5% hazy as opposed to 7.5. I'm not hating it. Usually when it's this kind of a big disparity, it's discrepancy. When it comes to like impact versus ABV, I'm usually like, give me that low ABV or give me the whatevers. I don't mind it here. I don't mind it. There's something about it kind of makes sense in my brain. Let's be cryptic and not give you the information you want. How about that? Let's put it this way. At this ABV level, I usually want explosiveness. It's not explosive, but there's something about it like it really does kind of like tickle me pink as far as drinkability goes, and as far as just like muted, kind of pump the brakes, let's not scream at you with a volume kind of goes when it comes to a hazy IPA. And for some reason I dig it. Is it the best IPA I've ever had? No. Not by any stretch. Not even close to Mount Rushmore status. Out of this set, the other, I forget the name of the beer that they sent, but the other one I kind of did a lot of lemon lime association with, that thing was epically fantastic. But it's a fun beer. You know, I picked this up in a 4-pack at, I'm assuming, $16. I drink them. Well, I might share one, like give one to somebody, just give them an experience, but I drink them. I don't feel like I got took as far as price point goes. But it's tasty bevy. Do I buy another 4-pack? Maybe. Definitely next time they come out to see if there's a variation or some kind of twist on it, because I think there's a cool potential to this beer. If you're to tweak a couple different things and bring it up, volumetrically bring it up a little bit more, I think it'd be a little bit more kind of my speed. A little bit more, for lack of a better term, but fun nonetheless. So, that's all I got. Stone fruit, tropical fruit, on a muted level, not overly sweet. Mouthfeel silky, but not turbid, but not thin. I dig it. Let's talk about it. Pariah, have you had their beers? Have you had their West Coast San Diego beers? Have you had the Baltimore beers? Have you had this particular batch in this beer? All that fun stuff. Let's talk about it down there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little Pariah right now. See you next time. Cheers, y'all.